What's up, Cancer? We're going to be doing your love reading. It's going to be a timeless love reading. So to start off, we're going to check out what's in your head, your heart, and your soul for both you and your person, then the situation you guys are currently in, and the obstacle you're facing. I'm going to do that spread with Crystal Visions Tarot. I'll do your clarifiers with spellcasters, and at the end, I'll pull some Romance Angel Oracle cards. Just a reminder, personal readings are 50% off for the month of May. Just subscribe to the channel, shoot me a message on my website in the description box. Just scroll to the bottom. You can email me there, and we can go from there in regards to doing your reading. Typically get them done in a day or two, honestly. And they're 45 minutes to an hour long. Cancer, also, if you want more than just the weekly tarot readings and these random love readings that I sometimes do, my Patreon channel has monthly readings, moon cycle readings, energy shift readings, and weekly readings just for Patreon. I'll be starting posting to that next Sunday. And the monthly subscription for 12 plus videos that are all over an hour long, you know, and a lot more than that is cheaper than one personal reading. So good bang for your buck. Let's get into it, Cancer. Let's see what we got going on for you in regards to love and romance. What messages of love, healing, and guidance do we need for Cancer, please, Spirit? For Cancer and their soulmate. What messages of love, healing, and guidance do we have for Cancer and their soulmate? I literally just heard deception. I just heard deception. Show me what I need to see for Cancer. Yeah, they're showing me the devil and they keep saying deception. Cancer, what's going on with you? I think it's your partner, to be honest. I don't think it's you. Wow, Judgment just popped out. Now we have Temperance. Wow. Situation. There's the devil. What'd I say? What'd I say? It's a devil energy. You have devil as your current situation. And then you have the heartbreak, the deception, the hurt, the pain as the obstacle. And it's definitely your person that was doing it, because they're the Fool in reverse, and in their heart, they're very cutting. They're very immature with how they communicate. And they speak out of impulsive behavior, right? Ace of Wands. Bottom of the deck, the Chariot. So this is movement forward. You are going forward. You're heading in the right direction. This person was a trigger for you. In Cancer, I really want to say it's not fair. I know I can't say that because it's happening for a reason. The divine's putting this in place. I understand that because you have the Fool, the devil in the middle. The devil's your circumstance, right? This is a lesson for you, but it does not feel fair. It feels like a massive betrayal. It really does. And I'm baffled because you're really standing strong through all of it. You're handling this like a champ because in your head you got Temperance. You're forgiving. You're balancing this. You're trying so hard not to let it affect you. In your heart, you're trying to be very analytical, very logical about how to handle this, not trying so hard not to let your emotions get in the way. And in your soul, there you are, Cancer. There you are, sitting in your power, being confident, being loving. You're so forgiving of this person. There's anger, but you're so good at healing yourself so quickly. Meanwhile, your person, in their head, they got the Ace of Wands. So they have alternative motives. They're sex driven. They're more driven by passion. They're more driven by impulsive behavior. They're childish. They're immature. It's like a frat boy is kind of what it feels like. You know, I'm going to do what I want to get what I want. In their heart, Page of Swords, they want to communicate, but it feels deceptive. I know it's upright, but it does feel deceptive. It feels kind of manipulative. That's the right word. Thank you, Spirit. And in their soul, they're trying to deny wanting a new beginning with you, but they do want it. In the devil energy, they're obsessed with you, but it's almost it's a very manipulative way. And you're aware of it, and you guys are polar opposites. It's like light and dark. Polar opposites. And there's a lot of pain here. I do think this is you, but I think you are so good at masking it, one, so people don't see it on the surface, but two, also very quick to heal yourself. Sadly, I think you've had this done before, which is why you heal so quickly, which is why you cope with it so quickly, but you're Cancer, right? You're water, your emotions. You have a good understanding of emotions, of pain, right? Of heartbreak. You know how to analyze how you feel on a soul level very easily. I like this. But it is a lesson for you with temperance there in your head. You're being patient, you're being methodical about it, but you're seeing it for what it is. You know this was needed for you. So let's get into it. Let's get into your clarifiers. What's going on with Cancer in regard to love and romance? Yeah, they're showing me a wolf or a coyote, which they're very shadow creatures. They're very sneaky. They're very trickster-like. I don't like it. It's making my stomach drop. I don't like your person. You're incredible. You're just standing in the face of the devil, kind of like, do what you gotta do. I'm just gonna keep doing me. Let's talk about your person first, because I just want to get their energy out of me, honestly. Why is the Ace of Wands here in their person's head? Death, Page of Wands, and Four of Swords. So this player energy, the fooling around, the inconsistency with communication with what they want, that's coming to an end and they're healing from this, right? Because part of them, although this was a game to them at first, part of them understood that the connection was something more once they actually got to know you. It's so weird. As I'm sitting here, I'm like rubbing my own arm, like comforting myself, because they are so toxic. It's absurd. But they're healing from that. They're coming out of this energy because this player energy, this manipulative energy, this self-motivated energy who has no regards for how their actions affect others is coming to an end, right? And they're healing. They're taking time out to really look at themselves and how they've acted. And they're thinking about it too, because that's what's in their head. Now in their heart, they have the Page of Swords. I want to know what this communication is about, because it is manipulative. I feel like they're trying to not be manipulative, but they still have that little, I don't know, they're just sneaky. Yeah, they want to reconcile. They want a new beginning with you. They don't know how to say it though, which is why when they approach you, you're gonna feel, is this genuine, right? We have Temperance twice, could be dealing with the Sag, but they have Temperance in their heart. They want to reconcile. They want the opportunity to have a stable foundation with you because they know that their communication is slackened. They're a Page when it comes to communication, but it's because they're not open emotionally either. They don't know how to balance their emotions with what they're driven towards sexually, right? Let me get the Ace of Wands as well. So they're very driven by physicality. They are. It's coming through like crazy. Wow. And then we got the Queen of Wands. I didn't even see that was on the table. I didn't even see that was there. And it was right on top of your King of Cups, no less. There's a lot of passion. There's a lot of freaking attraction between you two. But I feel like that's what the toxicity was. It went from being a potentially very strong connection to one that was just sex driven on your person's part, very physical based. And you were kind of like, well, you know, I deserve more. And I feel like you stepped back because you're kings. You're two kings over here. Your person, they showed up as a queen with the passionate new beginning they want for you. But currently they're still a Page. They're a Page twice. They have the Page of Wands in reverse and the Page of Swords. They know they want you, though. That's the only reason they're showing up as a queen. They're like, I'm determined. I know I want my Cancer. I know I want this love with them. I know I want this passionate new beginning because it's an undeniable attraction between you two. But they got to step their game up. I don't like their energy. I like it when they finally evolve to the Queen of Wands, but they're not there yet. Tell me about the Fool and the Soul. Way too many, Spirit. Okay, I won't take that one. What do we got? Yeah, they're fighting for this. They have clarity. They want to take the risk on a soul level. They're thinking about this new beginning as a risk, which is why it's in reverse. But they have clarity on it. They know this is what they want, and they're going to fight for it. 7 of Wands, 7 of Cups. I like that. That's a divine number, too. That's all about moving forward. It's about creation. 7 of Wands. I just heard master number, but it's not a master number. Oh, they're showing me 11 though. 7-11, LOL. I know they want to fight for this. They have a lot of clarity on it. There's hesitance though. They have hesitance because they don't know how you're going to react because you're well aware of how they treated you. They're well aware and they're trying to get in touch with their intuition, but they don't know how to because they think with their crotch so much. Oh, they got to grow up. It's that simple. They just got to grow up because you're very mature and their motives are all just self-motivated, right? They don't think about how their actions affect others, how their words affect others. Just very childish. Very childish. And you know that because you kind of feel like a mommy to them. Yeah. Wow. In your head, you get 3 major arcana. You get the Chariot in reverse, the Star in reverse, and Temperance. You're not sure if you want to reconcile. You're not sure if you want to give this a second chance. You're contemplating it. You're kind of going back and forth. You're like, do I want to move forward? I know it's a strong connection, but Destiny, the stars here, Aquarius energy, Chariot, Cancer, there you are showing up for yourself. And Temperance with Sag. You're really not sure. You waffle back and forth because you know it's toxic, but you also know it's a very strong connection with this person. And the universe is basically saying it's up to you. Find balance within yourself, and that's when you'll be able to make a decision. Because as of right now, you don't know which direction to go in, and you don't know, you're in the in-between. I won't be shocked if we see the Hangman in this reading. Because that's what that energy feels like. It literally feels like you taking a time out to think, to figure out what's going to bring balance to my life. Is this really going to benefit me? If I do accept their offer for a second chance, is it of my highest good? Is it in my best interest? Because currently you're well aware of how toxic they are because they're immature and they got to grow up. So let's talk about the King of Swords. Yeah. King of Pentacles. Exactly. You're thinking, is this person going to help my stability? Is this person going to help me have a solid foundation? Or is this going to be an emotional roller coaster that's just going to bring me more stress? King of Pentacles in reverse. Tell me more about the King of Swords in Cancer's heart. Yeah, King of Swords. You know your power. You know what you're worth, and you just don't have the patience for the games. And that's what you think this person's all about. It's a game to them. How can I get my Cancer back? And you just don't want to go on that merry-go-round with them. You're over it. Wow, there's the wolf. Remember when we talk about coyotes and wolves? And there you are twice as the King of Swords. A lot of air energy in your heart. You're really thinking about what you want. What's of your highest good? What's in your best interest? And they're just thinking about the physicality is really what it seems like. They want a stable new beginning, but they don't know how to do this. They don't know how to do it. And you're aware of that, which is why you're like, is this even going to be stable, or is it just going to be an emotional roller coaster? Tell me about the King of Cups in Cancer's soul. You're showing up as yourself and your power again. Why is the King of Cups here? Yeah, and you're on a soul level, you don't want this to end. You don't want this to end. With the World in reverse, that tells me you don't want the cycle to complete. And with the Six of Wands, it's the minor to the major, right? Minor arcana to the overall energy of the Chariot, which is the major arcana. It's one and the same. You want the victory. You want movement forward. You want success, right? You're willing to make the effort, but it has to be an equal give and take. So let's talk about the Devil. Why is the Devil here? Because your person's stuck. They don't know how to move forward. They're stuck in this immature energy. They feel they're not aware of how to evolve. They don't know, like, you know how to go within. You know how to go within. You know how to reflect. You know how to look at your emotions because you're Cancer, right? You're water, your emotions, you have a good understanding. Whereas your person is coming up a lot of fire energy, which means they're very creative. They're very passionate. They're very physical. They're very action taking. And there's so many cards of action, but there's a lack of stability. There's a lack of true knowing how they feel, which is what's causing them to overthink and feel stuck. And they're getting obsessive about this connection, but they're also very toxic to the connection at the same time because they're not balanced. Tell me more about the Devil. Two of Wands, yeah. They want to take the opportunity, but they have no freaking clue how, right? The opportunity's waiting, but they're stuck, and it's self-imposed. Libra energy with the Eight of Swords, self-imposed. But the opportunity is there. They just have to remove themselves from the Eight of Swords. Tell me more about the Devil. Why is the Devil here for Cancer? Ace of Cups. They want it. They just don't know how to do it. They don't know how to do it. I don't know if you're going to accept their offer, to be honest with you. It's kind of up in the air. It feels very Hangman. It feels like you guys are in the in-between, like this is the limbo, and it's going to stay like this for a few weeks from whenever you watch this. Some of you even longer than a month, to be honest, because this person has a lot of deep introspection to do, and they're not doing it. They don't know how to do it. Yep. The Hierophant and the Queen of Pentacles. So we have a true pair, but there's the instability in it. So it's a true pair. It's a very strong connection, especially with the Hierophant there. You're triggering this lesson for the person because the Hierophant's a teacher, right? They also represent marriage, institutions, contracts, all that jazz. But for this person in particular, you see how this Queen of Pentacles is looking at the Pentacle like, what do I do with this? Your person's learning how to find stability within themselves instead of seeking validation through others via passion, via physicality, via having power over them, the power to draw them in, to attract people, right? They're learning how to step into this surrender energy, surrendering to the universe and truly going within and learning how to find stability as an individual versus through someone else. So let's talk about the Three of Swords. Why is the Three of Swords the obstacle here? There's a deception that we felt. Remember, we felt the deception in the beginning and the devil. So now we have the Seven of Swords. So they're telling themselves they don't want this and they're causing themselves a lot of pain. Right? A lot of pain. A lot of pain. They're being self-deceptive. And that's why they need to learn to find their own stability because they're thinking already so low vibrational energy. They're kind of thinking this is already over, like I can't do this anymore, I need to walk away, but you're also their hope and wish fulfillment. And they don't have anything else on their plate, you know? They're pretty open up to this, but that problem is this they think is not attainable. The Two of Pentacles kind of feels like the limbo energy, which is strange because it's the Two of Pentacles. It typically represents juggling. It typically represents no longer juggling, no longer being busy, right? It can mean overwhelmed as well. With the Nine of Cups in reverse, it's almost like they think that they're not going to get their hope and wish fulfillment, which is you. Let's get more on the Three of Swords. What's this deceptive energy around the Three of Swords, Spirit? Tell me more about this deceptive energy with the Three of Swords. Thank you. Nine of Pentacles. They don't want to be single. They're telling themselves they want to stay in the player energy. That's what it is. But deep down, they don't want to be single. But they have a fear of getting hurt, which is why they regress back to this immature energy. And look what we got. 10 of Cups on the bottom of the deck in reverse. They're depressed. They want this. They do want this. They want this really bad. But they have a lot of work to do. I really don't know if you're going to wait for them. You're so in your power. You're so just doing your thing. You're really not paying them any mind. You're like, if you come around, you come around, but I'm just going to do me, you know? Which I like, Cancer, because your person's, they're going through it. But you're also being very patient and loving with them, even from a distance. Even if you two aren't talking, I don't feel any negative energy going toward them. Like, I don't feel anger. I don't feel resentment. You're kind of like, well, clearly you're going through something, so I hope you get through it easy, but I'm just going to mind my business, and when you're ready, I'll be here, but I wish you the best. You know, like, you're not, kudos to you, because that's not easy to do, especially if someone's been deceptive or hurtful. Show me what I need to see for Cancer, please, Spirit. Honeymoon, enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. Interesting. I don't know how to feel about that, to be honest. It just does not feel fitting. It's almost like this person is hoping for you, is what it more feels like. For yourself, it's time to take back control of your life. This is for your person. They're too reliant on other people. They're actually codependent, but they're codependent in a way of needing power over another. It's not codependent like I'm dependent on you. It's, that's probably the wrong word. Narcissistic, but at a very immature level. And you're aware of it. You're like, whatever. This could be the one. Crazy. You've already met the romantic partner you seek. You're very intuitive. You know this could be it. You have faith in it. You do, which is why you're so patient with it. And I think that's also why it's so easy for you not to feel hurt in this situation. You know there's something larger at work here than just the connection between the two of you. You must be spiritual. You must be intuitive of some sort, Cancer, because that's just coming through like crazy, especially with your energy. Let your friends help you. Ask for and accept support from others. This is for your person again, because they find it a weakness to go to other people for help and then pay attention to the red flags, which you're doing. You're well aware. You're well aware. Cancer, honestly, it just feels like you're going to be sitting in limbo with this person for a while, but I think you know that, and I think you're accepting of it. But your person's going through the ringer. They're going through the ringer, and they want this. They're just being self-deceptive. So be patient. You know, it's up to you if you want to wait or not. But they're going through a really big transformation for sure. I hope this helped. Please like, share, subscribe. If you want a personal reading, they are 50% off for the month of May. So check out my site in the description box, and I'll see y'all next time. Bye-bye.